All right, what's up? I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this video for you real quick. More of a personal video because what we was talking about earlier is how to invest your money, and this is gonna be with a survey site. And this survey site has been around for 7 years, and which is crazy. If you haven't watched this video right here, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me scoot it over. This Getting Rich in America video, I mentioned that things that not stop working, but they stop letting people in. And this survey site I'm gonna show you, they're trying to stop letting people in, and that's a good sign because, like I said, I mentioned in this Getting Rich in America video about some investment companies that work really well, and usually the things that work, they stop letting people in, is what I'm really trying to say, which is, I'm just saying, like, this is a great sign. But what you need to do, I don't want that to happen. You need to go to this site right here, Freester.com. Now, if this doesn't work, then I'm going to show you another way how to sign up and how you can get through. Because I didn't know they was going to stop making people get in, which, it kind of makes sense because, it makes people a lot of money for not doing any work, which is nuts. I haven't seen anything like this before. And, I've made money doing some easy things, to be honest. But I think this one by far has beat everything I've ever seen because, the profits, as far as like putting in the time and then the money, it's pretty decent. I'm just gonna say that because there's certain things that I'll do that's pretty easy, but it's no, I'm not gonna say easy. It's simple because once you get the hang of it, it's not easy, but it's simple. That makes sense. But the profits are more. But I'm not. That's a whole nother video. But right now, in this video, what I'm gonna do is show you this, and I'm gonna show you a few other things because how you can, once you start making money, you can buy into some more education, where you're gonna spend a little bit more money, which is not a lot of money. You're gonna learn how to become an LLC, and I always talk about that. A lot of my videos, especially on my Ace Bank page, why you need to be an LLC versus making all your money as a personal, in your personal account or your social security number. You're not really supposed to make a whole lot of money. I say, you cap. It's cool to make $80,000 a year or $100,000 a year, but your business should be making that more than you because you get a lot more tax benefits. Now, like I said, that's a whole another topic, but I'm gonna get into that later, in this video. So what you need to do, and this is a whole lot different sign up page, than what I'm used to. And right here is what it used to look like. I'm going to keep playing this. This is what it used to look like. And you see right here. Now, this other one right here, you need to fill this, like, I'm going to show you what I mean. Hold on. This right here, this how it used to be, right? So you see right here, it's saying select your vehicle. This part doesn't matter. But once you get down here, you need to put your real information in. Like this part right here doesn't matter. This part right here doesn't matter. And you actually get roadside assistance with this survey thing, which is crazy. But right here, you need to put your real information. And like I said, this site looks different. So it ain't even, you put your real name, your email address, your password, real phone number, because they might end up texting you or calling you a verification code. So I'm gonna play this because there's a second part, and when you do that next step to the this is the second part. It's gonna look like this. This is what it used to look like. Now I don't know. I don't have, I haven't signed up to another account in a while. I have multiple accounts, but this is what it used to look like. And you would check now if yours does this. Just click I agree to all three of these and not this one. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically saying I didn't read anything. So you confirm your billing, which will be your credit card information. Now, whatever bank that you like, if you have a credit card or a debit card, I don't know what you're using right now. You need to put that, go ahead and put whichever one you're, I say not using that much. Like you're going to need multiple debit cards and credit cards for this thing to work. And I'm going to explain that too here in a little bit, but go ahead and put whichever one, if you just have one, then just put that one. But if you have two, like if you have a credit card and a debit card, use your debit card and sign up using that. And then what you need to do is later on, which when I'll get into this later, you need to, cause you're going to put in your bank information so you can get, direct deposit. Cause that's how you use your debit card for them to take the money off, but you use your, they send money to your direct deposit. So hold on just a sec. So once you get in, it's going to look like this in the back office. This is your ID. Go my account right here, account alerts. And then this is how you click on this to add cards, manage cards. Your payout method is your direct deposit right here. And you need to fill this out. You know what I'm saying? You can only send it to one place, but you'll have multiple cards, in the system. And you need to fill out, the first thing you need to do is fill the direct deposit, and then you need to go over here and fill out your W-9. And this is what I meant about you come in, you're an individual, you're not no C Corp, S Corp, no, LLC, none of that. So you don't have to worry about that until later. Until, if you want to go big on this, you can do that. You're just going to do personal right now, just individual. And then you fill all this stuff out and make sure it's correct. And then you're pretty much done. And then you got to wait until your card is set up. So right here you click add card. You put in your information. Right here is manage. And this is my personal account. I only have one card on file because I don't do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Last time used was 3/7. That was yesterday. And this thing is on single, and I'll show you what that means here in a second. Pro reviews is automatic, and single is you can go in and do them yourself. Now I flip flop with my personal. Sometimes I'll let pro, pro you'll just do. This is what I mean by it being automated. You click that, buy 50, click on your card, and you hit order, and it's going to run your card 50 times. Now, it's going to be automatic, but it doesn't do 50 all in one day. It spreads it out. This is why you need to manage your cards and put multiple cards in. Now, I have LLCs, so I have other accounts. So each LLC, I think, has about, 40 something cards on file, right? So what it's gonna do, let's go to my personal Facebook, because I know I posted this recently without me actually logging in. So I'm gonna show you what I mean about. All right. Now this one looks a lot different because it's a lot going on. This is multiple cards though, right? Because each card is gonna take about. Sometimes your card might get hit 20 times. Sometimes your card might get hit 8. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need multiple cards. Because if you got one card doing 8, one card doing 10, one card doing 12, one card doing 20, you got to keep up with it, because you need, what you need to do is, get like 10 cards to start out and put $100 on each one of them. And then let it do the 50 reviews on each card, right? And then just let it run its course, and then you'll kind of start seeing it come in. It's gonna take $1 off, or each review's $1, and then you'll get $1.08 to $1.25 or 24, depending on what type of card it is, or what type of really just what they want to pay you. I mean, I think you get paid more with credit cards, but it's easier. It's a lot easier and attainable to get debit. So, but this is my account getting hit so many times a day because I have multiple cards. So, you know what I'm saying? And then and this is, get daily money. So, and this is just one of my accounts. I have 3. So I'm making roughly with my LLCs, when it's all said and done, because, you got all these other fees and stuff, because, some credit cards. Hold on. Somebody texted me. Let's see. Let me pull up my calculator on my phone. I make roughly 12,000. Because, with fees and all that, I make about 12,000 a month with 3 accounts. So, ain't, not bad, right? Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It just depends on what's going on. But I got 3 accounts, But, this is easy. This is very, very easy. But like I said, I'm going to send you, if they don't let you in, let me know, or I tell you what, I'm just gonna go ahead and send you the other video anyway, just in case. That way, if they don't let you in or whatnot, or let you sign up, then you already have the other video to sign up, which is actually one of my mentors talking about the program. So let's see, I'm 13 minutes in, so I'm gonna move on because this is pretty self-explanatory. If you got any other question, you can always just reach out and be like, look, I'm confused a little bit, but don't make this hard. Just kind of get the hang of it. At first I was kind of like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But it's so easy. You can make it, complicated. You know what I'm saying? But once you get the hang of it and you see how it's coming off your card, you log into your back office with your, your debit card. But whatever personal bank you're using, you might need to watch this video two or 3 times to understand what I'm saying. You might need to take notes. Like I said before, use your account, your bank account right now that you're using right now. Then once you get your first card in the system, then start getting other cards, and then whatever your direct deposit is, wherever your direct deposit is going, you might not want your main card to be getting hit so many times a day. So take that card out of the system and start putting another card. And I'm going to show you a couple of companies right now that I deal with. So it's a lot. So this is bluebird.com. This is an American Express. You might want this one to be your main account. Like, you might want to just use this as your main card, like your deposit account. Like, because the reason why I say that Because if you live close to a Walmart, somewhere where you can load money for free, Bluebird is the way to go. And now you got let's see, Money Network, right? Which is exceedcard.com. And let me go back to that. Exceed, I think that's the one right here. I don't know what these other ones. Let me click on these. Yeah, it's the same company. I don't know why they have different websites. It's kind of weird. But I believe it's that Exceed one. Sign up on that one. But let's see. It's Bluebird, Exceed. You got Chase debit cards. Well, you won't get a business card. You can get a personal. You got Chase. You got, okay, Bank of America, Chase, Bluebird, Exceed, Walmart Exceed card. Let's see, what else? You got the one, is it One Vanilla? NetSpend is one. My Vanilla card is one. So that's a handful right there. And then if you go to Walmart, I think they got like just a plain Walmart debit card, you know, a regular Walmart debit card. They got a blue one and they got a gold one. So, but sign up on these online, because there's no point in you getting debit cards at Walmart that they have there and then waiting until your personal card comes in when you could just sign up online. So NetSpend's good. I have a NetSpend card. I have what's the other one? Is it Venmo? Venmo's one. I think it's Venmo. So Venmo.com. Let's see. I can use Skrill. Skrill.com. Simple.com. And you can connect all of these to one account. Like, what I'm saying is you might want to use your Bluebird, and then when you go into each of these other accounts, what your money is coming off, and then they got Chime too. I have a Chime Bank card. Glad that one popped up. Like I said, it's all kind of confusing right now. And then you got Uphold. I think it's just uphold.com. And you can actually buy and sell Bitcoin, you know, pro tip. So uphold.com is a bank account for, you know, you sign up with personal. You can actually buy cryptocurrency with the money that you have in there, but you know, you don't have to do all that. But you can buy Bitcoin, Litecoin, there's plenty of coins in there. So, and then you can swap money with euros, yen, Japanese yen, and all other types of currency, which is like a global bank account. Like, I couldn't believe this. This account is like no other. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's see. I would stay away from PayPal. Don't use your PayPal. Like, if you have a PayPal card, don't even bother with PayPal. I can't stand PayPal because they always doing They always lock in people's account for the stupidest reasons. Don't ever use PayPal. Let's see. Going to my phone real quick. Okay, you got Go Bank. That's one, and that's pretty much what you're gonna pretty much need, to start out. You need about 10 to start out just to get the hang of it. I always recommend people do about $1,000 so you can get the hang of it. Put $100 on each card, let it do its thing, and keep recycling the money. And if you do this, if you do this for long, you're gonna have $3,000, right? If you do this in a month, you just keep cycling the same $1,000 over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Then you take your little bit of your profit, like whatever profits you make, add another card. So you'll, spend what, $500 to make like $100 or $200. I think it's like $500 to make $100. Because you're only getting 8 cents to 25 cents. But in the beginning, you're gonna make more. You should be making $1 for $1 in the beginning. So, which is great. And I think you go up to, they change it all the time. It used to be 10 when you first sign up. Your first 10 reviews, they give you $1 for it. So instead of making $1.08, you'll make $2, right? Per survey. So you'll do that up to 10. And I think now they're saying you can do 25, your first 25 surveys, you'll make 25. I don't know. I don't know why they keep changing stuff. It makes stuff confusing, but it don't really matter. Because there's no other thing out here like this that I've seen, that's this easy. But, you just pretty much go inside your Freezer account, do that automatic 50 reviews. Don't never do, you want to do a couple singles, you can in the beginning. But to really get the ball rolling, each card, like I said, put $100 on there. And then do the 50 reviews on each one. And then come back, I don't know, 3 days later, check it, see what's going on, check all your bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a lot of bank accounts, but that's fine because it's working for you. You're not working for it. So you might want to write down all your personal, your passwords on a piece of paper. Keep it secure. Don't worry, nobody can find it. And you get in front of your computer. Make sure you got a computer when you're doing this. Don't do this on your phone. It's a lot easier. And yeah, you got what's the other bank account? Wells Fargo's cool, which I really don't like Wells Fargo. They're okay. Then I'm sure there's a lot of black banks that you can bank with that you can get cards from, which I always recommend. And if you want to know what those are, you just Google them, like Google black banks that's kind of near you, and go get an account at a black bank. So, but like, that's all I'm going to talk about with this part. Cause like I said, I don't want to confuse you. It's a lot, it's something new. You'll get the hang of it. And as you go on, you can do other stuff. And, all right, this site right here is called, this is the cheapest. We're going to move on to the next step. 4cyclesoflife.com. This is a website by a guy that talks about Mother Nature healing your body, with people that's got ailments like diabetes, high blood pressure, all kinds of things that's wrong with them, right? Like herpes, like the list goes on, you know what I'm saying? Everything can be cured by Mother Nature. They don't tell us that, they say, certain things is not curable, but it is. But this is a site that teaches you about your body, but it also teaches you right here when you go to courses and webinar, starting a corporation, right? And once you buy this, buy this one, educate yourself. See, it's not even that much. You can buy this now if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? While you get your review started, you go ahead and buy this. Learn how to start a corporation. And you need to buy this one. And if you want to buy the events, you can. I don't think you have to. But the more let me tell you something. The more education you buy, far as, developing yourself and your mind, the more money you make. The more you learn, the more you earn if you apply it. That's all I'm going to say about that. So you can go ahead and buy this. You know what I'm saying? This is, your Freester can pay for this other stuff that I'm going to show you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time to sit here and break down how to start your corporation. And oh my God, this shit's going to take forever. Okay. And you're going to go to YouTube. I don't know, failing somebody's channel. You'll go to YouTube and do Credit Suite right here. Go to this channel, Credit Suite. And these are free videos. You got playlists. You got all kinds of stuff. But they got how to, you can learn about corporations right here. Establishing business fundamental, which one fundamental, right off the top of my head, is always, you know what? No, you're gonna learn everything. So I'm not even gonna talk about that right now. You're gonna learn everything. It's cool. But if you want to, in your spare time, come in here and educate yourself. Let me go to this other guy. I'm trying to think his name. Is it? I think it's CJ. Is it CJ? I know it's under this video. Paying bills with your credit cards. And you can go right here. So his name is CJ Wallace. So right here. That's his channel. Go to his channel. And he talks about businesses and business credit. Like, I actually learned some things, from him. He talked about a lot of stuff. So, and he has a website too. I don't think it's on. And I always tell people about how to get money, $50,000 in 6 months or less. You can only do that with a corporation. They don't have a website. If you watch some of their videos, their website is usually in the bottom of the description, or they'll say it in the video. You just come in here. This is a journey. What I'm telling you is something that you can do over time. This is not something you can do very quickly. We're talking like a 3 to 5 year journey, but this is going to set you up for life, which is the whole goal anyway. So, because this is pretty much what I've been doing for the last 5 years. Well, this is actually my 5th year this year. So, this is the second course. I keep pausing and coming back because I need to find this stuff. Because I showed you the 4 cycles of life. I would have showed you this other one, but that's a whole nother ball game. That's like $3,000 to start, but that's for later. So I'm trying to keep you something that's affordable, because you're just starting out. So I showed you the 4 cycles of life, and you need to come to this one. And I'll put this one in the description because this one's long. This link is very long. So, or I can send it to you over to Facebook or something like that. But this one's good. And I don't know if this guy's even letting people in, but I bought this course before. This course is basically teaching how to establish business credit and how to get capital. And I'm going to show you a couple websites of where to get capital from. And you'll learn that too with your credit. In Credit Suite, that YouTube channel, Credit Suite, talks about where to get funding and all that. I mentioned black businesses earlier. You can go into black businesses branches, and you can get funding more from them or some kind of line of credit with a black owned bank than you can at these other banks. You always want lines of credit. You don't want a business loan. Let's see. I don't know. Credit Capital Builders still works. Let's see. They got About Me. See if they got a website. Credit Capital Builders. You know what? They used to work. I don't know if they still do or not. Cause I got some money from them before. Well, this one ain't working. So let's try this other. Okay, well this one's still up. That's crazy because Credit Capital Builders was a great one. But like I was telling you in the beginning, they take down stuff that be working. That's crazy. But this one still is up. This is a black owned credit company. They'll give you not personal, but lines of credit for your business or business funding. So you can get up to, the minimum 50K. You know what I'm saying? Once you get into this business world, you'll understand. Well, I always tell people it's so much easier to get money when you're established as an LLC, and you can use this money to, invest in other things, but with your Freester, you can LLC, get other accounts through your businesses, get, multiple LLCs, and each LLC has a Freester account. And then once you get the money rolling in, then you start coming. Like I said, this could take you 2 years to do this. Whenever you start feeling comfortable, because each account should make you about $5,000 to $6,000 a month, right? So, and then your holding company is gonna own all these LLCs, right? So you'll have a holding company, an operating company, and then under the operating, you're going to have your 3 LLCs that's in Freester. And this is if you want to go big now. You don't have to do all this, but I'm just telling you because, I'm just letting you know. And then you can come back and do some business funding, which, Credit Suite's going to talk about it. This is going to, this is going to help you out. You're going to learn in, these other courses that I showed you. So, like I said, just take one step at a time. This ain't no sprint. This is a marathon. Just start out personal, get the hang of it. And if you want to go do something later and be bigger and make more money, as far as your LLCs, that way you can leave an asset to your kids, which that's what it's all about, leaving stuff, generational wealth, then you can do so. So like I said, just take your time. If you got any other questions, just let me know, because this is a lot in one video, and I don't want to say too much because it's going to confuse you. So just take one step, like the first part of this video, do that. The second part of the video, worry about it later. Then if something changes when you're trying to go through your business stuff, you can always ask me. But the easiest way to establish your business is through your Secretary of State. Wherever your Secretary of State is, you're in Georgia now. I'm in, I don't know where it will be in Georgia. Just go to your Secretary of State in Georgia, whichever the closest one is, and then you can establish your LLC there, your holding company, because you want a holding company, not just a regular company. You want a holding company that holds all your assets, and this doesn't do business with anybody. It doesn't do business with anybody. Then you have an operating company that runs the other businesses. Then you have LLCs under it. Like I said, it's confusing, but all your LLCs pass up to the holding company because your holding company can't get sued, or, nobody can come after it because you don't do business with anybody with the holding company. It just holds assets. That's all it does. So that's a pro tip, $1 million tip right there. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing this stuff with Freester anyway, you're not doing business with anybody. So it's great. But if you ever branch out and want to do something else, like with stock market, that's still not really doing business with anybody. But if you want to do like a Subway, like buy a Subway or start buying this other stuff, or, if you want to invest into a company that sells clothes, or, you're dealing with the public, like, a boutique shop or buying a beauty salon, make sure all that is under your operating company, and that make sure that it's separate. That's its own separate LLC, because you got a lot of liabilities, a lot of things. So, I'm pretty sure you're like, what is he talking about? So I'm just going to shut up. Like I said, that's later on in life when you get the hang of this business stuff. But like I said, never overextend. I'm gonna make a separate video about credit cards, and I'm gonna send that to you later on too. So once you get the ball rolling with the Freester, what I'm saying, like I said, if you want to venture off and do business stuff, that's fine. Make sure you buy those courses I showed you. I'm gonna make sure I put that other one in the description, so you can click on, you actually can click on it and not have to type in that long address. It's crazy. And if there's any problems with that other course, because the 4 Cycles of Life course is pretty simple, but the other one might be a little more complicated, because that guy opens that course and he closes it, and he opens it and closes it. I might have to reach out personally and get that information of that course, for you. That way you can actually buy it. So, which was only $250, which is not a lot of money, But yeah, just get started, get a bunch of cards, and I'm gonna make a separate video far as your credit cards and why you should be paying your bills with your credit cards and not your debit cards. So don't, with your Freester thing, get as many cards as you can, but on the separate part, you need to have cards that you rotate your money through to build your credit up and to build up points and cash back. And I'll explain that in another video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop it. I'm going 40 minutes in. So this is real simple. Don't make it hard. I'm gonna send you the other video just in case the first way to sign up through Freester doesn't work, because like I said, they're talking about not letting people in no more for some reason, which, like I said, is a good sign. But if it doesn't work, you have the second video to follow through, and then you'll go from there. So